Welcome to the new show. This is Randy's Corner, and I'm your host, Randy Clark. We changed from employment opportunities. We go into this new show, Randy's Corner. Aren't these graphics beautiful? I need to thank Mr. Chris Davis for setting these graphics up. I need to thank Jimmy Dale and Bent for letting me just be a part of your week every week on Tuesdays. And this is a new show, and what this show is going to be about is we want to recognize people in our community for certain things that they might do. I might have a coach. I might have a business owner. I might have somebody that won some kind of award. You just never know what's going to be on Randy's Corner. Now, let me give you a little bit of weather and a traffic report. Now, the weather is beautiful outside. It's a little chilly this morning, but it's going to be a beautiful day. And the traffic report, it's picking up on 280. It's coming down 21. It's a little slow now, but it's picking up. Fort Williams and Norton, they're all clear. Now, some people wonder why I give this traffic report. I give this traffic report so I can put a smile on your face. And I got a special guest with me this morning. I'd like to introduce you to Mr. Jesse Woods. He is our pickleball instructor for the Sylacauga Pickleball. And Jesse's actually teaching us how to play, the rules of the game, and we sure appreciate everything that you're doing. Good morning, Jesse.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Could you tell the viewers a little something about Jesse Woods?
Well, I got to spend quite a bit of time in this community as a teenager, and I moved away, but now I'm back in God's country.
That's right.
Yep. And,
we're glad to have you.
Living down in Fayetteville.
Great, great. Now, tell us about how you got started and how long you've been playing pickleball.
I've been playing pickleball for approximately 2 years.
Okay.
2 years.
Well,
And,
you sure know a lot about it, just been playing 2 years.
Well, I got to spend some time. I'm semi-retired, so I get to spend a little more time than most folks to play. But it's definitely the most inclusive sport I've ever played or been associated with, because we got every age group out there.
Right.
And it's just a wonderful thing for the community. I call it a community sport.
Right.
Because
it is a community sport.
Yeah, and the entire community can come together and share life experiences. And I've got 15-year-olds all the way to 80-year-olds playing.
Right, right.
You know, it's just a wonderful sport.
Right.
And nobody's been playing that long.
That's right.
So it's new to
Pickleball
everybody.
is a new sport.
Well, it's been going on since about 1965, but nobody's been playing it.
Right.
But
well, let me rephrase that. It's a new sport to our community.
Oh, 100%. And we're getting a lot of support from Sylacauga Parks and Recs and Childersburg Parks and Recs are definitely helping us out right now. So we appreciate all their help.
Could you tell us, the viewers, about our Sylacauga Pickleball Facebook page? And that way they can go on there and they can see when we're playing, because we're kind of right in the middle of tennis season, and they actually have priority over the tennis courts, but we find times to squeeze in and play some pickleball.
Oh yeah, we're Tuesday nights is what we've been trying to concentrate on when the tennis is not active at 6 o'clock. But since we started only 3 weeks ago, we've been playing 3 or 4 nights a week.
Right, right.
And now we've got an opportunity to play in Childersburg at noon till 4 on Mondays and Wednesdays.
Mondays and Wednesdays.
Yes. Yes.
So,
and that's indoors, so we got indoor and outdoor now in our community. And that's just some local churches are also starting to look into helping us with pickleball in their gymnasium. So that's going to really help.
I'm loving it. Could you mention one more time what days that you can play in Childersburg?
Childersburg, well, right now they're running from noon to 4 on Mondays and Wednesdays. And Brad is looking at opening it up after basketball season, which is ending now, for some evening play up there for people that are working during the day. Right. So we're trying to make this inclusive to everybody. And I love this opportunity. Yes. I really do. I feel blessed to be here.
Right. And the people that we're meeting, everybody's smiling the whole time they're playing. And it's a low impact sport. It's not really that rough on your body. Now, I'll have to admit, I was sore the first couple of times, a little bit, but I got over it pretty fast.
Right. And there's so many different levels at this game, and everybody's beginning right now. So don't be afraid of not knowing the sport or not knowing how to play, because within 30 minutes, we can have you playing and laughing.
Right.
And I've got a spot called LL Pickleball.
Okay.
Lots of laughter pickleball, basically.
Okay.
LL Pickleball at Yahoo, and you can ask me any question you want to ask me.
Okay.
And I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can on that. So.
Before we go, Jesse,
Yes, sir.
give us a good story about pickleball. Just whatever you want to talk about.
I've seen the most beautiful relationships develop between seniors and teenagers, and I really think our community needs that right now.
Sure we do.
And it's a generation gap. It really jumps the gap.
Right.
And I've seen a lot of positive relationships come out of this, and that's the most beautiful thing about pickleball.
Right. You know, we went to Chillisburg and played yesterday, and I noticed there were several of them guys that had knee braces on,
Yeah,
but it's a low impact sport.
very low.
You really don't have to move a lot.
No,
You can actually stand in one place and play just as good as anybody.
and you, for example, have been playing for what, 3 weeks,
Yes.
4 weeks, and you're out there playing with people that's been playing for 2 years.
Right, right.
And you're enjoying it.
I'm loving it.
And you're, we make fun of each other a little bit.
Sure.
That's what part of it is.
That's all in the fun.
And we even had a young lady out playing with us yesterday that just started.
That's
and
right.
she's playing with people that's been playing for 2 and 3 years.
That's right.
And it's really so entertaining.
Right. And let me add one more thing. Last week, we had all 4 courts full. We had a couple people, you and somebody else was sitting there helping the ones. We're all beginners, all of us. And if it wasn't for you, I don't know where we'd be right now, because I need to thank Dr. Jonathan Douglas.
Yes.
He actually is the one that really got this cranked up. And I'm glad he found you,
Well,
because
appreciate that.
Jonathan is really involved as one of the assistant coaches of the Sylacauga tennis team. And he's trying to build that program up.
right.
But thanks to you, we're learning pickleball. We're learning the rules. There's a few rules, not many.
No, that's not
But
bad.
we didn't actually know how to play until you started showing us.
And we try to do it gradually. We try to do a little instruction, a little bit of play, so
Right.
everybody gets to enjoy it all the time.
Right. And one good thing about this Sylacauga pickleball page, you can go on there and actually watch some instructional material, and you can kind of learn some things, some drills, and
That's one thing about this sport. You can go to whatever level you want to. There's 2 different type of pickleball players. There's the recreational player, and then there's the competitive side of it. And you'll figure out where you're at.
Right.
But everybody enjoys it.
Right. Right. Well, we're kind of mixing the two together. aren't
Yes, sir, we are. We are. That's what we do.
But mainly we're having fun.
Mainly for having fun. Lots of laughter.
Thank you, Jesse.
Thank you for having me.
sure.
I feel blessed for being here.
Right. I got one more thing this morning. As y'all know, last week I asked you for some prayers for my friend Joe Money. You're probably wondering what my prop is right here. Well, my old buddy Joe Money is one of the biggest Tennessee fans that I ever knew. Over the years, Joe and his friend Roland moved here in 1974, and me and Joe worked on many construction jobs together over the years. He's a great guy, gone too early, but we give Joe a hard time over the years, us Alabama and Auburn fans, and Joe would just look at you with that look and he'd say, "Go Vols." So here's to you, Joe Money. See you next time.